stock market, closing down a bank, fixing an election. It's all easy.
Right on.
What a bunch of trash.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Trash Movie Kings podcast. We are on our third episode back from our long hiatus, and I feel like we're getting a little back into it. I feel a little more comfortable. I'm feeling better about what we do, maybe a little bit. I am your host, Joseph Graham. Joining me tonight, I have JD Karpicki. JD, how are you?
Oh, man. I'm doing great. We got a real winner on our hands today. I feel like last week we had, the fast facts. Amy always, packs a punch with her wit and her way with words. And so this one was just a good old fashioned, blow everybody up, which just, I needed that at midnight or whatever hour it is right now. Perfect.
We did watch a blow 'em up movie.
Or anything more. It's too early for a segue.
The segue thing I completely forgot about. But yeah, like I said, we're getting back into it. I'm starting to remember things that we do on this fucking thing that are interesting. And that is one of them. But I'll probably never figure out one because I'm a dummy. Also joining us, a new guest, Justin Petty. Welcome to the show. How did you enjoy your first trash experience with us tonight?
It's been a long time fan, first time caller. This is a wonderful experience. Can't believe you guys do this every week for 3 weeks. 3 weeks? Was this going on 3 weeks?
It's a tri-weekly show.
Hot new podcast. 3 weeks in.
As far as the audience knows, every week.
This movie was really fun. I would actually call this, JD, a good old fashioned gangbang of a movie. There was a lot of banging and a lot of ganging.
A lot of finger blasting,
Blasting and ganging and death wishing, because tonight
gun related.
We watched a very gun related movie, Death Wish 3, starring Charles Bronson, 60-year-old Charles Bronson. I think the movie came out in 85, so he might have actually been 62 or 63, 64 when he shot this, something like that. But directed by our good friend, wait, is it Michael Winter or Jonathan Winter? Why am I blanking?
Michael Winter.
Dumb. Michael Winter.
I'm thinking of Jonathan Winters, which is definitely not this guy.
You did mention something that I forgot to mention, which is vaguely important. This will be the 100th episode of the Trash Movie Kings podcast. So congratulations to us. Yeah. We made it triple digits. Don't want to see quadruple digits. I have no interest in that.
Is this year 3? It took us 3 years to get to
3 years. We did like 80, maybe 80 in the first 2 years, and we've done about 7 this year. So we've lost.
We'll all look like Charles Bronson
as COVID. I think as COVID has completely diminished and we've gotten older, it's more difficult to get this show together, certainly. But
COVID is starting to wind down now, you guys, unfortunately.
Starting to wind down just now. And a lot of us are back in offices and dealing with a lot of extra bullshit, including, 90 minutes plus of traffic every day in Houston.
And creating families and blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Everybody's fucking having babies and being fucking married and
blasting raw loads.
Boring. And just blasting raw loads into our...
into our holes.
Yeah, into our personal holes.
I think Death Wish 4 is called Raw Loads. I'm pretty sure.
Anyway.
Loads of steel.
Thank you guys for being here on the 100th episode. And we made it, I guess, to some degree. Yeah, so we watched Death Wish 3.
What a title. Just like it's
just fucking caps on the bottom
It's
of a
death wish. Like that's the
It
energy.
feels like an episode of Dallas.
which briefly describe, I guess, is kind of a gun nut's dream.
That's a 30 caliber Browning machine gun.
Holy fucking.
What
What the hell?
A guy comes into town. There's a gang, and the gang is terrorizing the neighbors. The guy that came into town makes friends with the neighbors and murders fucking everybody. And that's kind of the whole
Whoa,
shebang.
man. You're just like, if you're just going to give them the summary of the plot, they're not going to stick around for the real plot. Like,
Yeah.
you can't just give it to them off the bat.
Okay, well,
It's a good point. Like
cut
everybody
that,
who
cut
is
that,
outdoors,
cut that.
You got to get them the
that.
6-paragraph foreplay first.
It is funny that everybody who's outside is in the gang. Like it doesn't even really matter.
Yeah, just if you're hanging out on the street, you're a part of the gang.
Yeah, shoot them.
if you look young and you look hip and you got any sort of jean material on you or possibly a hat, you are part of the gang now.
You might be a gang member.
You might be a gang member that needs to be eliminated and destroyed by Charlie Bronson and his neighboring friends, including Ernest sorry.
Yeah, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah,
if you're hanging out
just
2 feet away from the grocery store, you might be a gang member. That's the hot spot.
If you're outside of any established business, loitering, you are definitely a gang member.
If your name is Giggles, you might be a gang member.
The Giggler, please.
the giggler.
To the top. With cream.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh,
Big
That's
mess.
how you pop
Biggity.
off.
They killed the giggler, man.
The Giggler.
they killed the giggler.
All right. Let's get to this plot of fucking Death Wish 3, which fucking rips. Justin, our new member of the podcast, will go first.
All right, I'm going to try to hold this voice up. We'll see how this goes.
I'm not requiring voices, but I would appreciate them if you have one. Maybe you could do a Charlie Bronson voice.
Any-
Maybe a
do
Trump
that.
voice.
I'll,
Maybe a Seagal voice. Maybe an Ernest Borgnine voice. We did a lot of voices tonight, so. How about JP, JD, JG?
So,
Robert Loggia.
Robert Loggia. It's just saying his name's how you get into the voice.
That's how you get it in.
Loggia.
Yeah, that's
So Charles Bronson is visiting his other friend Charlie, but he's dying of gang war. He promptly gets arrested for the death of his friend. However, instead of being booked for the crime of the chief, that's a chef, the chef of police.
Started, however.
The police's private chef hires him to kill the gangs of New York.
Detective Boyardee. Get in here.
All right, Charlie. Charlie then moves in to his dead pal's apartment and makes friends with Ernest Borgnine.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Charlie's friend.
Me too.
I'm Ernest Borgnine.
And a Hispanic couple who's looking to marriage.
What? There's no looking.
And a Hispanic couple whose marriage is obviously lavender. Look it up, jabroni. He starts irritating the gangs and they threaten to kill him, so he goes Kevin McAllister on the booby traps in the complex to thin the herd. But then the gang strikes back by R-ing and killing a nice Hispanic wife lady. So then this paragraph is too long, so JD's going to finish after I finish.
So then he shoots a mugger by the name of the Giggler with an African game handgun and later goes on a chicken date with a blonde woman.
Chicken date?
The reverse mohawk. Yeah, he goes on. You saw the chicken after they were done with it.
Gross. What the fuck was that?
I have one sister.
Let's just gnaw on this
She lives in
rotisserie.
Binghamton,
No
New York,
utensils you need.
and I hate her.
No meat on that bone.
Sucking
It's
them
a carcass.
bones. Carcass.
The reverse mohawk. leader of the gang then chases them around with a machine gun. And things escalate as the gang murders another lady. And then as Borgnine introduces a gigantic automatic weapon that he owns illegally.
Yeah.
Then Charles Bronson fucks that blonde lady to let off some steam. But the gang pushes her car into traffic and she dies. Oh, we're going to get a classic Michael Winner.
Happy lookout.
Here we go. Here we go. It's coming. Coming. Oh, happy lookout.
Happy lookout.
Oh, happy lookout.
Oh, that's a big blast.
And then blow up Ernest Borgnine's mechanic shop, so he tries to blow them away in his giant gun, but it jams. And then puts his ass in the hospital.
So sorry, your voice is like Mac doing Lethal Weapon 5.
Oh God, no.
Murtaugh.
Yeah.
And then it jams.
I'm gonna
this
get canceled
shit.
for sure. I've never seen that episode, so I don't even know what you're talking about. I was doing Robert Loggia.
So they forced Charlie Bronson to hand.
There we go. There we go.
I get why it's hard.
It hurts. but
Warming
it's
up
fun.
into it, yeah.
So they forced Charles Bronson's hand, and he and the neighbors start gearing up. Meanwhile, the gang called their neighboring gangs for backup.
Yeah, Manny Fraker here. Listen, I need some more guys, as many as you can spare me. I need to put some more heat in my area. Yeah, thanks.
He's like a fucking businessman suddenly. Yes, I need a few more backups.
Right,
Have a request?
Fucking nerd.
Yeah. Mom, can you send me another 1,500 because I need to buy this gun?
I need to be able to pay these guys. They're serious. They're not
Eating a lot
messing
of
around,
checks,
Mom.
Max. I got the box of checks and alphabets, but they're just eating too much. Oh, yeah.
And Charlie pulls out Ernest Borgnine's highly illegal, gigantic automatic weapon, and the war begins. Who's fucking shooting a machine gun? Oh, them. Oh, we got the gun out.
Yeah, you got the gun out.
Oh, fuck. Complete chaos ensues, and a lot of fucking people die as Charlie and the neighbors and the cops kill ass loads of gang members. Ass loads. But it doesn't end until Charles Bronson blows away Reverse Mohawk Man with an RPG, giving himself a nice view of the gangs surrendering.
Holy shit. I always wanted a window view.
Then he leaves the premises. The end.
Did you just pop off at the end of
And that's how the cookie crumbles. Oh,
Oh, God. Yeah.
I just crumbled my cookie.
Hopefully that made some sense. So, yeah, any initial thoughts on Death Wish 3 that we haven't already talked about as far as...
It stinks.
It stinks. Is this the critic? John Lovitz?
it stinks.
We're
Thank
And
gonna-
I
you.
love it. It smells like trash.
I mean, I like this movie quite a bit.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's kind of... It does fuck in the
does.
modern sense of the word.
I will be watching this again.
Yeah, this is my second time watching it because, like I said, I had this DVD sitting in my whatever DVD entertainment shelf for probably nearly 10 years, probably. I think I bought it towards the beginning of me doing horror marathons because that's when I had to buy a lot of stuff. This movie was not streaming 10 years ago, so I bought it because I had read that it was insane and a lot of fun. And
My
I
version
just
of
let it
that is
sit.
Shockma.
I am
Shocker,
curious
that's
if the
the
rest of
second
them
one.
are this silly. I mean, we are 3 in on
Right.
an 80s action movie, so like obviously they get sillier as they go, but I like if the rest of them are like this is a great franchise.
Yeah, the gang was more over the top than I've seen in a lot of movies. Like
Yeah,
the
it was very
gang
they were
was
very
crazy.
West Side Story, kind of just like
Yeah, and for no real reason, just to terrorize people. Like,
They had a rhythm. They had some
it's like,
good
what
characters.
you got, celery in that grocery bag? You know, and they just
We don't
Yeah,
take too
like-
kindly to celery around here.
yeah.
I like that.
What are
they
you, a
did-
dancer? Give me that.
They got all coked up and robbed people. Like that was fun.
The bit where he was
Yeah.
like, "It's okay, it's speed."
Go ahead, it's speed.
What else would it be?
Yeah, Cuban's gonna get
Alone?
no needles, man.
This stuff makes you real slow, man. Real slow.
You flat your ass.
I know we got a lot to do tonight.
Cuban's gonna kill tonight.
But here's fentanyl.
Because you know,
Like, I don't want no
Like in
needles or
Pulp
something
Fiction.
like that.
Yeah, this is not a heroin. This is not a slow gang. This gang is up. They're at them. They're dancing in the streets, having a good time, robbing people, mugging people, purse snatching and R-ing and sneaking into people's homes
Yeah.
and stealing radios and murdering them for absolute fun.
You know, good old fashioned gang activity.
They are having a great time, and Michael Winner is fucking here for it. He's really enjoying himself, I would say, in this. I guess
would be
he
in the
directed all
glass
of them.
business.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I think he directed
Oh.
all, if not all of them. He directed the first 3. So this is like his main moneymaker, I think.
Nice.
So congrats to him. After, God, I really can't. The name of that horror movie he did just does not stick in my brain. But whatever it is, and we mentioned it earlier.
Scream for help.
Scream for Help. God, it's such a
Yeah.
generic. It's a really bad name for a
Yeah.
horror movie, in my
and
opinion.
and man, that movie.
It's fucking great though.
Uh,
Needs a better name.
there's
But
Roar. There's Scream for Help.
Some
Blades is
Alzheimer's.
another one of my favorites.
Yeah.
There's Alzheimer's.
So
Wait,
yeah,
he
we
did
should.
Roar?
No,
Oh,
No, I'm just saying, out of the 5 baggers that I've given, those are.
yeah,
Hey,
he's-
those are
quick
my
side
favorites.
note. I just saw, is that a Barbarian Sound Studio poster on your wall?
oh yeah.
Nice.
I got that a
is
while
that a new
ago.
one? Oh, okay.
It was from Mondo before Mondo became not Mondo, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
Sold to Funko Boys.
It's a good movie. If anyone's listening to this, y'all should watch that.
Barbarian
Mm-hmm.
Sound Studio, I did revisit after falling asleep during Fantastic Fest when it premiered because I was wasted. But it is a good movie. I do like it. Anyway, yeah, a lot of fun this film, a lot of gang stuff, a lot of fucking killing, a lot of big fucking guns. It's probably problematic for some people, but watching the movie, I just really don't give a shit.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, they give you enough reasons to want all these people to die, and then
Yeah.
just blow them away and it's just comic fun in
Mhm.
a lot of ways. So I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a Charles Bronson movie. I know who he is. Obviously, the name is.
What was
pretty
his other
fucking famous.
series? He had this was his big series, but he had another big one, didn't he? Is it like Rumble in the Bronx or something like that?
I just know
Something
that he
Bronx.
was big in Europe or maybe Italy until he had this, I think. And then once he had this, he became a thing. But, he was an older man. So he only had like 10, 15 years of fame. And then he got apparently Alzheimer's and croaked, which sucks. But
Man.
looks like he had a movie. He had 3 movies in a franchise called Family of Cops. Family of Cops 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
Those apparently are pretty popular.
When cops
I
are in a
get-
group, do they call it a family? Like a gaggle of geese? Like
Gaggle of Cops.
family of cops? No?
Nado and Daughter from 1993. That's like right before he died. That might have been his last movie. I don't know. As far as I know, Death Wish was this guy's moneymaker. The Great Escape he was in?
Yeah.
He was in the
Okay.
Magnificent Seven.
Oh.
Magnificent Seven.
Okay, he was in some big movies. I don't think he
Well,
was the
didn't-
stars of those movies.
I think Bruce Willis remade Death Wish, didn't he?
Yeah, I never
Or
went to go
somebody
see
did.
it because our friend, I'm going to probably bleed this out, went to see it and tweeted how great it was. And I was like, well, I'm not going to go fucking watch that.
Oh.
It felt like one of the later Bruce Willis cash grabs to me. That
Yeah.
It's an
maybe
Eli
he
Roth.
had already started declining. Oh, really? Okay.
Mm.
Not that Eli Roth is like 100% great or anything, but it's at least interesting to see his movies, I think. I liked Knock Knock a
enjoyed
lot. Did y'all see
Yeah,
Knock
yeah,
Knock?
Thanksgiving.
I didn't see Knock Knock.
I need to see Thanksgiving. It's a shame that I haven't watched that.
Yeah.
It's-
I heard
it's quite
some
good. It's
interesting
just-
things about Borderlands. Like it's apparently awful due to studio interference, but apparently like his original cut of it was brutal as fuck and
I never
Well,
saw that.
that's the
really
thing.
cool, and they were
It's-
scared to release it.
What is Borderlands?
It's not
about?
only
It was a
it's
video
not only
game
bad.
franchise.
Apparently, they geared it at the last minute after it had been shot. They geared it toward children, not PG-13, but like children. So I don't know how.
Why
that
would they
works
do
out,
this?
and,
The
like,
kids should never play that game.
I don't know, and like I think it's so much like if he really planned for it to be that gritty, and I just from the first trailer when you see Jack Black like shitting out bullets, and he's like, don't look at me, I can't do it when you look at me. Oh wait, no, it makes it better. Keep looking. Oh yeah, that's great. You know, it's just
Wait,
like, I don't get
whoa.
that joke.
In the movie, Jack
Like-
Black shits bullets?
He's a robot.
He's a robot,
Oh.
and he's shitting out bullets because that's something that happens in the movie.
I mean, to be fair, Claptrap's a
And-
pretty annoying character. That seems like a Claptrap
Yeah.
joke.
I don't know.
yeah, I
But
don't
no,
know.
I get what
I
you're
don't know who's at
saying. Like
fault,
the,
You
but-
the
guys talking
tone's all
about
over the
fuck-
place.
So Badlands is a video game movie that
Borderlands.
Borderlands, excuse me. Badlands is a different.
Sorry, we went on an Eli Roth tangent.
No, it's fine. I watched,
This is how we end up making an hour-long podcast.
This is how we do it, folks.
Yeah, that's how we fill the holes. You know.
No, let's just let's talk about our favorite parts. I have a few things written down, so I feel like this can guide the rest of the conversation.
Yeah.
No, go ahead, JD. What do you got?
So I like the guy with plunger. That was really funny. There's just a bunch of
guy
gang
with a
members running
plunger?
away with bats. Well, there were guys with bats and chains and guns,
always-
and then this one
this
guy
is the
just has a
thing.
plunger, and he's like, "Arr!"
This is the thing with your favorite parts. Like almost every other episode, you find something that I absolutely know will be a pain in the ass to find in the movie because I didn't notice it at all. And I'm like, do you have a time code?
It's kind of early on. That could be my
that
contribution.
plunger one
to the
was more
episode.
towards the end.
No, it was.
don't
I
know.
think there's one at the end. There's also one at the beginning, but it's just this random
Yeah, you
extra.
take your pick,
who, like,
Joey.
grabbed the
Whichever plunger.
I
works.
guarantee you that it's going to annoy me later. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, plunge him if you
Okay,
got it.
plunger guy.
Uh,
Yeah, great.
One time this doesn't even need a reference, but the one time the police chief is just like, "Hey, arrest him." You know,
that was pretty funny. Yeah.
Just yelling at his guys.
The streets are full of degenerates, killing each other indiscriminately. Arrest them. Your guys
Yeah.
aren't pussies, are they, Stearns?
Hey, arrest him.
I want some arrests, felony arrests, and a couple of bodies on slabs in the morgue.
I like when they get fed up and they use the gun, and he goes, "This ammo's still good," and he goes, "You damn right. You shoot some nice big holes in those sons of bitches."
This ammunition any good?
You're damn right. You shoot some nice big holes in the sons of bitches.
I like holes.
Yeah, to follow that up, I really like the quote when he pulls out the handgun, the 475 caliber
Oh yeah,
elephant gun, I guess handgun. When he says it makes a real mess.
It's a shorter version of the African big game cartridge. Makes a real mess.
JP, you have a favorite part?
There were two parts. There's one quick one was there's this like teenage kid that just kind of kept popping up here and there throughout the movie.
oh yeah.
But every time Charles Bronson would do something good, he'd always like kind of cheer him on. There's this one like, random cutaway. The kid's like, "Yeah," and,
Yeah.
and then Bronson just turns and goes, Gives him a thumbs up. And then
he's hiding behind something that he can't hide behind. You know.
Oh yeah, it's like
he's there.
It was like a street post, like a light post. He's like hiding behind it, but you can clearly see him. He's just like blocked off. His shoulders are poking out.
Yeah, right on, man.
Yeah. The other one was when the one of the goons busts into this apartment. I don't know. He kicks in a door like he's trying to break into someone's apartment. He promptly gets nailed in the face with a board. That face.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Good. Opens this. He walks up like he's like strutting up to this door. And he kicks open the door with this face just like, hey, what's this fucking door doing here? It's just like so confident. He's like, and then he just fucking just smacks him in the face. It's the dumbest face. I couldn't stop laughing at this. There's a fucking door here.
Yeah, we mentioned it in the plot, the Kevin McAllister booby trapping of the apartment complex, which was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It's mostly just boards swinging at windows and nails below windows, but
there's a couple potted plants he throws from up the stairs.
Yeah, he's
like
the comparable be paint cans on strings. It's
McAllister adjacent, you know.
McAllister adjacent. Yes.
We have to talk about Bennett's apartment. I think that was a favorite part. Just Bennett. Just the things he kept in his apartment. He had like 3 different apartments.
Yeah, I wrote down Ernest Borgnine riff in the apartment, so put that here.
I got the gout flare-ups in the thighs, and you don't want to hear about that. How about my baseball days? I used to be an iron worker. I got a live grenade sitting on this table right here, just in case. It's literally like a brochure for a tank over that desk.
It's a disgrace.
Yeah.
No, wait a minute.
There's the instructions. But if I go back to Nam, we couldn't get tanks in the jungle over there. But just in case, you gotta ship a shell in your ass for every infantryman. Get a single track over there for 1 tank, man. That's 40 guys, 40 assholes.
This is my wood room.
Welcome to stay.
Yes, I was gonna stain it, but I I like my wood raw. Just the smell. Oh, you're a Charlie too.
Yeah, I was friends with Charlie from the chocolate factory. I don't know if you know him. You gotta go.
He died.
He died in the war.
He died in the chocolate wars.
Kept talking about that damn candy.
That's what we called Nam because we had to smother so many things in our asses. Chocolate wars. Chocolate wars of 73. That was
He's a board.
I liked his cereal and his weapons.
Yeah,
his models. He had tank plans and
he's
live grenades.
He's a veteran. He's a classic,
or he's an enthusiast. He might be a veteran.
He's a gun nut. In addition to those things, I think I really liked Reverse Mohawk Man calling his mom to get a hold of the other thugs.
Yeah.
That was good.
Can you send me my allowance, mother?
Can you send me the other thugs, please? It's like suddenly this tough macho man who has a very intimidating voice the whole time suddenly reels that all back to make a business call to, send anyone you got. We need everybody. We're going to need them all. Yep. Send them up. Yep. All the guys. Yep. Yeah. Thank you, Mom. I'll see you later.
Thanks,
blah,
Mom.
blah, blah. I'll talk to you on Sunday. Blah, blah, blah. I liked that a lot. A spaghetti. That was funny.
I just want a spaghetti.
Let's go get a spaghetti, babe.
I'm hungry. How about you?
I'm starved.
I'm
I know a
hungry.
good restaurant.
Let's go get a spaghetti.
Maybe if somebody kills you, I'll use that big gun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's go walk around at midnight and have a spaghetti.
I like
It was
that.
kind of funny. He's hungry after sex. He's like, I'm hungry.
We need them now.
Mama feeds me.
When he
Well, that was
left her in the car, where did he go?
He was going to get takeout.
Okay.
Yeah. He's like,
What a
wait here. in the
fucking
gang-ridden
dummy.
streets.
It's like he left her
smiles at
there
her,
as
just
bait
like
on purpose.
Yeah, it seemed a little like, well, that's not what you should do when people are trying to kill you. But, you know.
That kind of leads us into our almost happy lookout.
Yeah, I did. I wrote
Almost
half happy lookout, sort of.
Yeah.
Happy lookout, huh?
Happy lookout.
Happy lookout.
Pretty close. Michael Winner, who gave us the best happy lookout of all time, perhaps better than the original
play that
in
clip?
some ways. Yeah. This man loves automobile carnage. I'm very appreciative of his interest in it and his ability to do so with millions of dollars. It's fantastic to see. They blow up a fuckload of cars in this. It's unreal.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's the blonde lady that he beds at least once. They go out for a spaghetti, and the gang punches her in the face again. This is 2 weeks in a row with someone undoing the emergency brake or the brake and rolling a car down a hill. In this case, into traffic, where the car promptly fucking explodes. And we did question whether 70s cars just all exploded on impact, because that seems to be the implication.
Yeah. When it hit the other car initially, when it T-boned it, like, it seemed like a fairly mild T-boning. Like, it's like, okay, I think everyone's walking away from this. And then we cut to like a hard explosion, and both cars like fucking nuclear bombs. And then when you cut back into the tight, and it's like one of the cars is like ripped completely in half in two separate pieces.
It was a good point.
Like 35 miles an hour. It's only a neutral.
30 miles an hour.
They didn't put a brick on the gas pedal. They just like let it roll.
Go. Pushed it down.
It was a mild incline.
Yeah.
Boom,
my
boom,
loaded
boom.
weapon is so great.
Dead hot blonde lady who and I really appreciate the way she asks him out. She takes a fucking cab into like a gang war zone. But she doesn't know he's going to be there. She doesn't call him beforehand or anything. And she pops out of the cab, and she's like, oh, he's just fucking standing outside. And she's like, hey, you're that guy, right? And he's like, yeah, I'm the fucking guy. And she's like, I would love to go out with you. And he's like, all right. And she's like, I'll make chicken.
He tells her it's not safe too. He's like,
yeah, you probably shouldn't be
safe
here.
Papa's popping off right now. You should go back to your neighborhood.
Yeah, really appreciated her audacity. I don't know.
How old do you think she couldn't have been more than like 28?
She looks like early,
maybe
30s.
30. I don't know. It's
she looks mature.
80s 28 is today's 40.
That's a good point. Yeah, she might.
Like
he was what was he like 63 in this? Like
in early 60s.
Probably.
He was ripped for 60s.
He's in good shape.
Yeah, and he could run.
Alzheimer's eventually gets us all.
Going to be like,
Alzheimer's going to get us all.
70.
As I bound beers and put
Alzheimer's is an all-timers.
Nope, not at all. The last thing I'll mention is Alex Winter's, or another character waking up Alex Winter from his winter sleep, saying, "Wake up while we're killing this guy."
That was really, I forgot all about that. He fell asleep in the middle of murdering someone, and they're ransacking and murdering a guy in his apartment, beating the shit out of him, and he fell asleep.
You're gonna miss it. Yeah, I need to get rid of him or give him to someone who'll take care of him.
Shit! Wake up while we're killing this guy.
Wake up while we're killing this guy. Did you say that?
Yeah,
he fell asleep.
Gabby, $20, you get us out of here.
You're going to miss this death, man. We get off on this shit. Yeah, so a lot of fun stuff going on in this movie. I've already said that a bunch of times, and I'm going to keep this high pitch voice. Let's do the bees.
Holy shit.
I hope somebody wrote something down.
JD was tasked with the bees.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, we're leaning in. We're leaning into his absurd beeness.
Somebody's got to play the disappointed
My
Adam role. my beeness.
I'm going to show you my beanbag Venus right now.
Venus.
with beanie weenies.
There should be a fuckload
Okay.
of bees in this. The only thing
Yeah.
that I can't even.
There are.
There's shit.
there
There's
are
a
a lot.
fuckload of fake bees too.
I'm trying to think of a thing that it didn't have, and I can only think of maybe an honorary pool.
Yeah, there weren't
I don't
any
know.
pools.
True.
There wasn't even a pool table.
Any real bees?
or
There
anyone
weren't really.
playing
I don't know
pool.
if there were
Blue-
long butts.
No blue lights.
You know
blue
what?
lights.
Like there was
Yeah.
surprisingly no bar scenes, which we could have gotten a lot of.
Well,
gays in a
we
bar
were
scene.
going to cheat
Well-
one because there was a
Well.
kind of a bar.
Was there?
Well, they were behind bars.
Just wait.
Oh, okay. All
Just
right.
wait for it.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Here we go. All right, we got blood. We got broken glass. I don't know if that's a B. Bars, bottles, bullets are behind bars, I guess. Guy through glass. Finally, we got boobs. We got biceps. We got a booze hound. Briefcase, blazer, basketball, boombox, comma background. Bags of trash. Boys in blue. We got a blade, comma switch. Booby traps, blow, bugs, bodies, bikes, bats, and baseball bats is what I mean. Burning bodies, like 4 of them. We got barrels, blasts, balloons. We also have Buttafuoco's, a couple of them. Bar, comma crow. I don't know if that's a thing, but there were like a lot of those. And then the fake bees, we've got behind bars brawl. We have a bedside. This is one of Michael Winner's favorite things, which is bedside manner. The guy basically said that the girl had a broken arm, and then he's like, "No, sorry, she expired." A little awkward. And he
That's a
does that
good
even
one.
better
Bad
in
bedside
Scream for
manner
Help.
is pretty great.
Yeah.
Borgnine.
That shitty
We've got-
doctors. Oh, we got a Borgnine.
we got a Borgnine. We have a babushka, a brochure of a tank. We have a box of checks. We have
Oh yeah, we got
we have a
boxes.
Borat. Yeah,
It's a
we
meal
we have a Borat,
It's a Borat.
a Borgnine.
It's a Borat.
Yeah.
We have a board with nails. We have barbed wire, bowl, comma toilet. We got a Bronson, of course. Backwards mullet, which I've never seen before. Grenade through glass, a chopper, a broom attack, break, comma parking. That's not a real thing. And then he calls somebody a tough bird at one point. This bird. I thought that was a good old timey
Love
phrase.
birds.
to throw in.
Yeah.
We had literal
boy.
bags of trash.
Yeah, you got that
It's a
one.
lot of bees.
It doesn't have a butterfly knife.
Yeah.
Marks.
I
against
want to
that.
throw this one in here because I don't know where else we put it. It wasn't big enough to be a fake park, but the Colin Quinn going to a heavy leather party.
We had to
it
rewind
needs
on
to
that
be
one.
seen. It's a good
That was
one.
the rewind. You know,
Oh my god! Did you see that Buttafuoco? That's
we
holy
already
shit.
got
That was a good one. You should back it up.
Yeah.
And see this guy walking.
Back
He was
back it up, Buttafuoco.
He was a tight one. I'm walking here.
It looks like if Colin Quinn was going to a leather bar.
Hey, come on.
Yeah, hey. Ooh, I can't turn my neck just like Batman.
How
Hey.
you doing?
Colin Quinn going to a heavy leather bar.
The new trend is there's always one rewind in a trash movie.
The rewind of the film
I think
was
I think that's part
Colin
of it.
Quinn in heavy leather. Yeah. Yeah.
The Borat was pretty great too. The surprise.
Borat was good.
Surprise Borat, yeah. Good camera movement.
321.
Yeah, how much for the gypsy?
So we have a Borat.
It's a me, boy. You pay for a little box to put trinkets in.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
I
Yeah, we
forgot
got
one of the most important bees
boobs,
is a
butts, and
bazooka.
blood. Oh, it did have a bazooka at the end, kind of. Yeah.
Did we have a butt?
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't think we had actual butt.
I don't know if there is an
I don't
actual
know.
butt in this. There's definitely
They stripped her like fully naked.
pretty
in
naked, but I don't know if
uh,
you see her butt.
aggressive scene, but I don't think that
There's not an aggressive shot of her butt.
I hate to even count a butt shot in that because it's such a bummer of a scene.
Yeah. How about that old lady slapping the gang member? That was pretty fucking cool.
That was fun.
Oh yeah, that was
He tried to take her groceries.
Give me some money, woman. For protection from creeps who live around here. You're the creep. Hey, you. Get out
Hell
of
yeah.
my way. I've had enough of you creeps.
Yeah,
Give me
she's like,
$5.
"I dare you,
She's
bitch."
like, you're the fucking. She's like, I'm saving you from the creeps, and she's like, you're the fucking creep.
Yeah.
Good stuff from the old black lady. Like her.
Get out of here, you lanky motherfucker.
Yeah, I like her a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's missing some high-end bees, but a fuckload of bees, certainly.
Yeah.
in this picture. All right. Well, that about wraps it up. So let's rate this thing and get out of here. JP, what would you rate Death Wish 3 on a scale of 1 to 5 trash bags?
This was fun. No brains. This is heavy anti-brain movie.
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't have the, as we say, je ne sais quoi.
Yeah, this is.
I don't know, insanity.
This is one of those movies that made us want to make this podcast. This is like classic early pandemic, like trash. This would be fun to watch in it. I'm giving this 4.5. This was really fun.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a solid rating. 4.5 from JP.
I'm a sucker for the action movies.
Yeah, this is a really good one. I highly recommend it if you can get past. If you're not like a person that has problems with gun nuts, it's
don't watch trash movies if you have a problem.
Yeah,
with gun nuts.
it's grade A, grade A trash.
Do you have a problem with
JD?
crime? Because there's a lot more of that. Okay.
Okay, we're getting rid of the crime. That's it.
It was.
You're gonna hate my rating, but I think it's the most appropriate rating I've ever given any film.
Oof.
It's not a 5. It's not a 5. It's not a 4.5, but I will say this movie is a 4.475 for the caliber of this movie.
All right.
That is the caliber of this movie. Thank you very much. Next.
4.75, which is the caliber of the gun. Yes, that is.
Miss you, Apocalypse.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's a 4.475.
Oh, okay.
Right.
I'm going to make this even more complicated then by giving it a 4.75. What the fuck does that
High
rate?
marks.
High marks for
High marks.
Yeah.
Death Wish 3. I'm going to just calculate that.
This is a
real
valedictorian candidate.
This is a gold medal film for the end of the Olympics. You know, I think this is fitting.
That's good.
Or not at
It's
all.
real good.
Oh, wow,
No, I like
okay.
it.
It's a, it's not that bad of a number actually. Doesn't get crazy.
Yeah.
It's something I can say. It's 4.575.
What numbers can you not say?
Oh, nice.
You know, ones that go off the
The-
fucking calculator. Once there gets a 3 involved, yeah.
Once any 3 is involved,
Once
it's
you get
over.
into thirds, it gets weird. So we stayed in the quarters of tenths or whatever the fuck. Yeah, so a 4.75 from the Trash Movie Kings. Pretty fucking good movie. No brains. Solid fucking
All
action
brawn.
movie. No brains, all Bronson.
Nice.
Yeah, Michael Winner nails it. I think Scream for Help is a little more batshit. Maybe just because of the casting and
Yeah.
just
Did
some
I
of
watch
the
Scream for Help?
soap operatic kind
I think
of
you missed it.
nature of it makes it a little above this.
It's
But-
also batshit crazy. It just jumps from one thing to another and like it goes 100 miles an
and
hour.
it has that
Like,
soundtrack
the guy gets
that just
lit on
did-
fire.
this one or the other one?
Well, the guy that remember they burn him in that gas leak or whatever at the end.
And Scream for
Like,
Help.
there's that weird.
Wait,
Yeah,
oh my
there's
god,
that
is
weird
Scream for
gas
Help
leak
the
in the
scene
back.
where they have the brutal, they hit him with the car?
The girl, yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm
Hit
pregnant
the
or something.
pregnant girl with the, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
I
that
do remember
movie's
this.
fucking crazy.
Wow.
Yeah. And then they cut right to the doctor's office and he's like, she's dead. No. Like it's just so weird.
Well, they did a similar thing in this where it was like she's
Yeah.
viciously, and then you think she's probably going to be fine, and then like her arm's broken. They're like, sorry, there was a blood clot. She's dead. She's expired, actually. I'm really sorry.
Yeah, that was the expired bit. It was so.
He gives this. I don't know if you're. I don't know if you're going to show that clip, but he does tell him she's expired, and then he does this really weird side smile, like.
How's my wife? Can I see it?
Woohoo! Mrs. Rodriguez has expired.
Oh. Like, oh, sorry. Like it's this really awkward.
Thank God we don't have to have this conversation about me being gay.
It's my first day.
I'm standing by it. When we first meet her boyfriend,
that guy is
husband,
definitely a beard.
he is for sure. Like he was giving Mr. Bronson the eye business.
You have them? I'm Rodriguez.
Oh, she was in the car.
Downstairs.
Yeah.
Oh, he's super gay.
Friend of Charlie's?
Yeah. Oh, she doesn't know, but he's gay.
Hey, if there's anything I can do to help, huh?
He was banging
He was happy
his
to
shit.
load his gun, if you know what I'm saying. And
I thought you were gonna say guts.
Yeah.
No one dies. So no.
They slayed the gay away.
Load his guts.
He becomes straight in
After
this
she
movie.
died.
I was
Yeah, I mean, he's straight as an arrow.
Okay. Anyway, that about wraps it up for Death Wish 3 and the Trash Movie Kings. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, JD. Thank you for newcomer Justin Petty. And
It's good to be here. Good to be here.
Yeah, I'm glad you had a good time, I think.
Yeah.
If you don't follow us on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook, we have our Trash Movie Kings on all those things. If you have any requests, by all means, email us at trashmoviekings@gmail.com.
Yeah.
If you're still listening, look out for what's your movie called, JD?
It's called Best of
Best of
Trades.
Trades.
On IMDb.
Best of Trades.
You can go to row7films.com.
row7films.com. You
If
got
you're in
something else?
Houston, and
Bowl
this episode is
Cuts.
going to come out next week. Bowl Cuts is Thursday.
Check out Bowl
So
Cuts.
tell me what you
if
thought of
you're
the
in-
show. You know?
Yeah.
Be sure to like and subscribe. Bowl Cuts.
Look at Bowl Cuts.
Bowl Cuts
Look
Roast
out
on
for
Instagram.
Monster Closet movie. Someone dies. Eventually, we'll have that out. Probably before the end of the year. Hopefully, we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, actually, yeah. If you're in the Austin area, October 26th, we're screening Best of Trades, October 26th at the We Regret to Inform You Film Festival. So check it out. Look it up.
Tight.
I'll be
Regret to
there.
Inform You Film Festival.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah.
October 26th, you said?
Yeah, it's a Saturday, October 26th at 4 p.m. and I'll be doing a Q&A afterwards. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
That one you can check out in time by hearing this. Thank you guys again. And that about wraps it up. And we will see you next time. So, see ya.
Happy 100th anniversary to the Trash Movie Kings.
100 episodes. How
Happy
about
anniversary.
that shit?
We've probably got more episodes than listeners at this point.
That's a good point.
Still triple digits.